Well, today we're going to catch up and talk a little bit about how precision agriculture is evolving and supporting our farmers across the country. And here to help us have that discussion, we welcome in Brad Arnold, Senior Vice President, General Manager of AGCO's Precision Planting. And Brad, it is great to have you back with us. I hope you're doing well.
Doing great, Jesse. Good to be with you.
Thanks for the time. Let's jump in here. And, obviously, Brad, there is just a growing demand for new technologies in agriculture. Can you explain just the kind of the overall boom that we've been seeing in ag tech here over the last few years from your perspective?
Yeah, your question is the reason I'm in this business. Farmers, in my opinion, are the highest risk entrepreneurs that I know. And you go back to the original farming, there's just way too many variables that are outside of a farmer's control. Certainly a lot of them, due to nature, but many of them still are the fact that machines don't perform consistently. And certainly as well, the environment that farmers are performing the task in, whether it's planting, spraying, harvesting, is constantly changing as well. And so those variables need to be measured. And the more accurately we can measure those things, the more we can control for them. So there's no limit, honestly, an opportunity for folks that are in precision ag trying to solve problems for farmers today.
Well, I know with AGCO's precision planting side, there's a lot of focus from you guys on seeder and sprayer solutions, along with certain combine solutions as well. Can you talk about some of the highlights that you guys are working on right now or that you already have available for farmers?
You bet. I'll hit just a few. I think most folks are familiar, obviously, with the name. We've been in planting for years. But we're focused and have been focused for the last number of years about bringing value and bringing precision solutions all the way around the crop cycle. So we're now able to provide much better visibility and control of machine performance, not just on planters, but on seeders, combines, now even on sprayers, strip till machines, and even granular applicators. So one example of that is our Symphony nozzle. And that's a new smart nozzle that we're bringing out later this year. This is really going to bring sprayers, 30 years forward into the future by being able to control rate and droplet size, irregardless of whether I'm coming around curves or adjusting my sprayer speed throughout the field. We'll always have a consistent rate, consistent droplet size, which with many of the active ingredients that we have in play today, farmers really, really need that. And so we're excited about that product. Something we just launched last week, actually, at a farm show in Canada is called Clarity. And this is going to be a new solution, not just on seeders, but also on strip till rigs, as well as dry fertilizer applicators. That's going to bring row by row product magnitude, not just blockage, right? Mm-hmm. It's flowing or not flowing, but product magnitude that reflects populations or rates applied for the various products that are put through those machines, all seen through the 2020 display. Not only product magnitude, but also row by row variance. So it's going to allow a farmer to manage their seeder, their strip till rig, their dry fertilizer applicator in a much more precise way. Even in those smaller grain areas. So super excited about these. These both also extend the value of our Gen 3 display by not just having it in the planter tractor, but really all the way through the crop cycle. And the way we approach all these solutions, Jesse, as you know, is through a retrofit approach. So we're able to extend the value, not just to that Gen 3 display, but also the machines that the farmers already own, because you don't have to buy a new platform, a new machine in order to access the technology, because it's a retrofit application of the tech. So,
well, and that's a great point you bring up, and I was going to ask you about that as well. Is I would imagine a lot of our farmers who are listening in right now probably already have some of their equipment retrofitted with some of the new technology that Precision Planting has come out with here in the last few years, or if they don't, they're probably looking at doing so. And I just have to think that that's got to be your continued mission with Precision Planting, is helping farmers kind of make their jobs a little bit easier, right, Brad?
100%. That's, we both offer our solutions as a retrofit, so you can try the technology to see if it solves that one problem, right? And that's how farmers mostly come into our family. They've got one problem they know they have. We've convinced them of it, so they'll buy a piece of technology from us that helps solve that problem. They get confidence that the ROI is there. Farmers hear every day, hey, this is going to have a payback. Well, they want you to prove it to them. So once we do, they have confidence that our value is there. It's easier for them to just extend the technology by solving more problems on their planter from Precision Planting in that same retrofit approach. And so by being able to do that again on any color of machine, in any year or vintage of machine, really we're the only ones in the industry that are providing farmers in a consistent way, across the crop cycle. So we feel like it's a great position to be in.
Brad, any final thoughts? Anything else you'd want to share? I mean, what's your thoughts? What's the future look like here for Precision Planting? What's the precision ag kind of looking like? I mean, any final thoughts? Anything else you'd want to share with us today?
I may just hit on Precision Planting is certainly a big piece of my responsibility, but JCA and Headsight are also parts of my responsibility. Headsight's got great harvesting solutions, including header height control, row guidance for combines, particularly in corn. But one interesting one, we just had a media day, investor day as well, 2 weeks ago in Kentucky, where we demonstrated our first proof of concept from JCA. That's an autonomous grain cart concept. JCA we acquired about a year ago, and so they're working on helping us bring autonomous solutions all the way around the crop cycle so that we can address the labor shortage issue that farmers are having as well. So there's never a slowdown in our business, Jesse. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We're super excited about it and excited to be a part of helping farmers get better every day.
Well, I'm sure, Brad, if farmers want to stay up to date with all the new exciting things that you guys are rolling out, websites, socials, a local dealer, I'm sure a lot of different great ways to stay in touch, isn't there, Brad?
Yeah, you bet. The best place is our website. That's the one point you can access all the things you just mentioned. precisionplanting.com. You hit our dealer locator, find a dealer near you. All of our social channels are at the bottom of the website there. So, and if you want, give them my cell phone number. We'll get it set up, Jason. No problem, man.
Well, hey, we appreciate the time and the insight, and we look forward to staying close with you and continuing to have the conversation surrounding precision agriculture. With that, Brad Arnold, Senior Vice President, General Manager of AGCO's Precision Planting. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Jesse. Take care.